Hello again, YouTube. I thought I'd have another go at doing a live stream. I'm on the lilies again. What am I using? I'm using a Sonic Tonos 10,000, a Corda IQD rig size 4, £20 fluorocarbon, and I'm using that on all three of my rods. Rod 3 is on the Milky Toffee, Rod 2 is on the High-Vis pop-up, and Rod 1 is on 15mm Tiger Nuts. The last time I did one of these streams, I caught a boss fish for you, which was pretty cool. I'm going to have a go at catching another one. You never know. The last one I caught was Clay Spot. It was a pretty cool fish. It was like £43, but didn't look it. It was a really small fish. That's not to say I'm disappointed or anything. But yeah, as I mentioned in the last video, some of these fish just don't look the size that they're actually supposed to be. So I got into this. I was watching a guy called Big Bug. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he does YouTube videos. You should go and have a look. He does YouTube videos on this game and a few other games. I mainly watch the videos that he does on this game, but as I say, he does like I think he does Farming Simulator. I think he does Euro Trucking. He does... I don't know whether does he do Rainbow Six? I'm not sure. So I'm into my first fish. I don't think it's a big one. It's coming in far too easy. Oh, come on now. It's always with the smaller fish when it does that, when you get them close in and they just sort of mess about. It looks like a tench I've caught there. Yeah, with the smaller fish, when you get them in to like 7 or 8 yards, they tend to mess about a little bit. Like I mentioned in the last video that I made, once you get the fish in to catch mode, is what I like to call it, when the little circle turns blue, it means that you can just leave the fish alone. and then you can get the next one, because it's not going to run off. See, now that's just turned blue. It means I can just put that rod down and pick the next one up. And that rod that I've just put down isn't going to run off. But yeah, like I said, guys, I was watching a guy called Big Bug, and yeah, he sort of inspired me to start doing some live streams. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I've done, this is my third one now. It's a nice ghost carp, £21 exactly. Yeah, so if you haven't already watched him, go and have a look at Big Bug. He's a pretty good dude. Holy crap. £28 leather carp. Look at the size of the head on that thing. He's got a massive head. Alright, rod one. Let's see what this one is. I think this one was a tench. Yeah, it was £11 tench. So let's get all these rods out again. So I like to fish all my rods quite close together. I wouldn't do this in real life because obviously there's risk of like lines getting tangled and what have you. But I fish them all fairly close together in this game for the fact that if I throw out one spot, which I'm doing right now, it might... See, that's directly on rod 1, but it will attract fish to rods 2 and 3 as well, because they're all close together. Excuse me. So now this one has gone to rod 3. I'm probably not going to send any more spods out. I don't like to sort of overfeed the swim. This is like something that I do in real life. I don't overfeed the swim. On the game, I don't really think it matters that much. But as you can see, just from throwing those 2 spods of bait out, I've got potentially 2 fish. And now rod 1's going off as well. I think I mentioned in the last video that I did that I'd caught an 86-pound catfish out of here. I'd like to update that and let you know that I've caught an 89-pound catfish out of here, which actually wasn't a boss. I think there's one boss catfish in here, which is 100 pounds. And I know I've mentioned Big Bug before, but I think he's actually caught that fish. I think he caught it in one of his live streams. So go ahead and give that a look. Excuse me. So obviously I don't know what these fish are that are coming in right now. I don't think this is a boss fish. It's in though. Sorry, picked up the wrong rod there. I'm pretty sure this is also not a boss fish, but yeah, it's only a small fish. Nice looking common though. £22, 11 ounces. What else we got? £20 ghost carp. And a £23 common. Alright, no boss fish this time. But I will have another go later on. I'll be coming back on later on with a friend. So me and my mate Squashy are gonna have a go at catching some boss fish for you.